Hey everybody, it's Mr. Clark again with another Chance to Excel. Just want to remind you about our ATP and ADP cycle. Remember, ATP is a molecule that's really ubiquitous. It's found everywhere in all cells, and it provides the energy to do cellular work. So if we look at this molecule, you can see that it's made of an adenosine molecule, which is a nitrogen ring compound. It's got a ribose sugar, and then it's got these three phosphates, and I've highlighted those bonds right there because those are the high energy bonds that we're going to be breaking and making to deliver that energy. So when this bond right here gets broken by removing that phosphate group, it's going to release a certain amount of energy that the cell can use to do work. And so we're left with an ADP. So we're down here with our ADP. And then to recycle that, we need to provide energy from someplace to reattach that phosphate. And that energy comes from cellular respiration or perhaps from photosynthesis. If we look at what ATP does in a cell, it does the work of the cell. So it can do things like it can do chemical work where it can energize molecules to build a bond and make a larger molecule. It can do mechanical work. So think about moving muscle fibers, the actin and myosin fibers sliding past each other. What provides the energy for that mechanical work? Again, it's that phosphate, high energy phosphate bond. Or maybe it's used to transport, when we talked about the fluid mosaic and how things pass in and out of a cell membrane. If we're going to use energy to pump against the concentration gradient, something called active transport. So if we're going to go from low concentration to high concentration, up that concentration gradient, it's going to take high energy to do that, and that energy comes from a phosphate. So that's a little review of ATP, and I hope that was helpful.